All right, we're going to set the plate and recap some baseball and preview today's game and the betting odds. Here we got the Diamondbacks and Guardians yesterday. Diamondbacks defeat the Guardians 7-3 in a doubleheader. The system plays. How did the system plays work yesterday? Let's see.
One on one. I think the Yankees beat the Angels in game 1, and the Angels turned around and beat them in game 2. But I think the Diamondbacks swept yesterday.
Let's see. They did. So the system play, which works out more times than not, is when you have a doubleheader, whoever wins game 1, you just automatically bet the other team in game. You don't care about the pitching matchups. You don't care about nothing. You just blindly bet it. And I need to pull up the actual stats on that, but it's profitable this season again. Doing that, I feel like every time we talk about this is the first time in a while we've seen one not win. But Congrats on AJ and his Diamondbacks getting a win there, getting 2 wins yesterday. There you go.
Good ball.
Cubbies.
I think they've won 12 of their last 14. I said 11 or 13, but I forgot they had a doubleheader. So I think it's 12 of their last 14 games they've won now.
I'm getting hot at the right time, 62 and 52. AJ actually texted me yesterday. He said he was trying to talk himself into betting his Cardinals, and he goes, "I need to talk to you to get some the voice of reason to talk me out of this." And I'm like, "Oh, well, funny thing is,
calling for the voice of reason. He dialed the wrong number."
I know. I love it. Because especially when I told him, I was actually thinking if the Niners slip up this season, I think the Cardinals might be the shocking team, just because I like the odds on it and just no one wants to bet them, which is usually
text me next time, man. I'll talk him off that ledge.
Cubbies defeat the Twins 8-2 yesterday. Astros defeat the Rangers. Dude.
Uh-oh. What'd you do, man?
Yusei Kikuchi had been terrible against the Rangers. Terrible when he was up in Toronto. Last few outings just like getting rocked left and right. So I didn't say the Rangers were going to win the first 5. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that because you never know. The Astros bats could get hot. They could hit homers left and right, and they put up like 2 in like the first or second inning. So, I mean, I was right on that part. But I'm like, Rangers team total over 2.5 in the first 5. They just got to get 3 runs off a pitcher that they've rocked. He's just in a different uniform now. And they're home. I'm like, yes, let's do it. Rangers, first 5, they get a big old whopping 0 runs. Now, this is where it hurts. And I was getting like plus 115 or 120 on it.
Yep.
Here's what pissed me off, Cricket. The Rangers put up 3 runs in the bottom of the 6. I can't tell you how many times that happens to me. Makes me
it drives me crazy. Baseball. This is the most attention I've paid to baseball this year, and you will get screwed in spots like that daily.
You couldn't have just done it, an inning before.
Right. Jeez, what are we doing, man?
I don't know. But hey, the total goes over. I think this thing was set at 9.5. It goes over late in the game. Astros win 6-4. A's defeat the White Sox. This one was looking crazy. This was funny because a lot of money came in on the White Sox at plus 165 to get back-to-back wins, which I don't know why you'd ever do that. But the A's looked like they were about to slip up. But they end up late in the game pulling ahead. But what's funny was Trent from Book It said, screw what everyone's saying about these White Sox. I'm going big whale bet, A's minus 1.5. Ugh.
Oh, no.
Trent. He tried to fade everyone, but he got a little too greedy there. I
was scared of it yesterday. I was like, this would be the time the White Sox win like 4 or 5 in a row.
Right. Yeah, especially when I saw that they were still plus money. I was like, oh, man. Sometimes these baseball teams, even the bad teams, you don't like, you're like, oh, they're bad. They can't win 2 in a row. Oh, they can't win 3 in a row. And they go on like a little 10-game stretch. I'm not saying they win 10 in a row, but maybe they go 8-2 over that stretch. We even seen the A's do it, right? And then all of a sudden they go back to losing 10 straight.
Losing 12 in a row, yeah. You just see it all the time in baseball, man. Very streaky game.
Another doubleheader. Yankees take game 1. They win 5-2 over the Angels. Yeah. They lost. We'll jump down to this one real quick. They lost the second game 8-2. The Yankees were like a minus 200 and something favorite, and they were down like 6-0 in the first inning.
That's what I was talking on Smoke the Spread. Like the Yankees were up 5-0 at the time, and I was like, normally I just fade the team that wins game 1, but it looks like the Yankees going to handle business this one. I was like, I can't really fade them going into the late game. Yeah, you're right. They just piled runs on them right off the rip.
Crazy. So they split there. Yankees 68-46 on the season. We talked about Diamondbacks won game 2 of that series. Marlins defeat the Reds. This one shocked me. Marlins getting a surprising win. They came out and were up early on this one. They went 6-4 over the Reds. Padres in extra innings defeat the Pirates 9-8. A lot of hits in this one. 14 hits, 11 hits. Man,
what a weird game that was. Yeah,
it was very
I think they were tied 6-6 when they went to extras.
Let's take a look.
And then scored, I think the Padres.
Oh, my God, you're right. 6-6. And then, man,
Yeah,
You had
big fifth
live
inning.
bet the over.
It's crazy the way how it changes the game. You throw that runner out there on second to start the inning, man. I feel like the runs just funnel into these extra innings.
I'm surprised San Diego didn't collapse. You go up 3 runs, you think, okay, we just need 3 outs. We got 3-run cushion, and then they end up scoring 2 runs, and you're just at that point, you just kind of like it's a mental game, and you start collapsing. But they
Right?
didn't. They hung on.
Especially if
They
you're a
won.
pitcher.
Mm-hmm. Probably brought in a new pitcher.
Yeah.
Giants Nationals. The Giants defeat the Nationals 7-4.
Ooh, they came through for me on the little step ladder yesterday. The Giants did.
Yeah, Snell starting to pitch a little bit better.
That guy's a stud, bro. How many Ks do you have yesterday? Can you see that? Does it say? It'd be down a little bit
Let's
farther.
see. Snell had 8 strikeouts.
So now he's got
98 strikeouts off of 93 pitches. That's good.
He's got 34 Ks in his last 3 games.
He's starting to heat up.
Yep.
Starting to be worth that $35 million contract, whatever they gave him.
Right.
Where are we at? Orioles defeat the Blue Jays 7-3. Brewers defeat the Braves 8-5. I liked the Brewers yesterday, but I didn't pull the trigger on them. I can't remember what it was that I liked about them. I just didn't really trust the Braves hitting. But hey, Austin Riley got a home run for Steps, saved his day. Steps 15 days in a row. Shout out to Heavy Steps, 15 days in a row. That's our MLB expert of having a winning day. This guy just can't miss right now.
I told y'all the other day, man, he was over there and spoke the spread chat, just dropping knowledge on people, laying out winners. I told y'all, man, y'all better pay attention when that man's talking. He's on fire right now.
This is Heavy Steps right now.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker don't miss, man.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We talked about the Angels already. Cardinals defeat the Rays 5-2. The Cardinals, sneaky team. I think they're going to make the playoffs. I really do. Been meaning to play some futures bet on to make the playoffs, miss the playoffs. I need to do that before these odds move too much on me. Royals defeat the Red Sox 8-4. Mets defeat the Rockies 5-3. Frank the Tank should be happy about that one.
Whatever.
And then we got the Tigers defeat the Mariners 6-2. There's that right here. If you can see it down in this area. Parker Meadows robs Cal Raleigh look at that. He just timed it. If you can see right there, he timed it perfectly.
Play, bro. Yeah, that's a hell of a play right there.
That would have put the Mariners up 4-3 at that point. The total in this game was 6.
Yeah, you had Tariq Skubal and I believe was it Logan Gilbert maybe on the bump or
Kirby.
Okay, yeah, Kirby. Yeah, like I said, that Mariners rotation is solid, man. Both those, they got several young guys that are pretty solid right there. The Nerfy in this fucking thing was like minus 200, and of course somebody scored in the first inning. Of course,
it was the first batter. It was the first batter hit a home run.
Was it first batter home run? I'm not betting anything. Like it's always the ones that now. Yesterday, I think you could have actually took my Nerfies and made them a Yerfie and probably hit your parlay. I know 3 of them went Yerfie.
I was say when you start getting up to minus 200, it's like okay. If anything, I just got to sprinkle. I got to sprinkle a little on the other side just because you're getting plus something.
It looks fishy, bro, right there.
Skubal, what a season! 13-4 with a 2.57.
He's still with a Cy Young on a terrible team, bro.
Yeah, good for him. I mean, they're not too terrible. I mean, 55-60.
Well, they've just sold. They were sellers at the trade deadline. Everything. I couldn't believe that guy didn't get traded.
Yeah. Phillies, and then finally, Phillies defeat the Dodgers back to back. Oh my God, I saw him back to back. He got a third one.
He had another
hit 3 home runs. It says Schwarber clobbers 3 home runs to power the Phillies past the Dodgers 9-4 win there for the Phillies.
I never think to bet that guy. Like I've got to realize now that it's a different era of baseball. Leadoff hitters are not leadoff hitters anymore. You got like Shohei leading off and this guy leading off stuff. They're not your traditional leadoff hitters that hits for contact.
You got to bet if you're going to bet the home run, you got to sprinkle just a tiny bit. Like if you put like $20 on Schwarber to hit a home run, you're going to get at least 2-1 on that, right? Unless it's just like they're in Colorado or something like that. But those home run props are even like Judge when he's in his streak, he gets down to like plus 180. But you're usually plus 200, plus 250 or better.
Plus 250. You got to put that guy, yeah.
You put $220 on it. You got to sprinkle $5 on the 2+ home runs, where you get like 18-1,
and then put you $2 on the 3+. You should have done.
My book never allows a 3.
I was going to say I don't see the 3 much anyway, and that's a bad bet. That doesn't happen very often. Don't bet that.
Yeah, don't. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, plus, let's be honest. If he hits the 2 and you cash that, you don't need any more.
You're not going to be mad at yourself for not throwing your $2 on the 3.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, so that was yesterday. Let's preview. So I know Heavy Steps is saying he's been wanting to fade the Phillies here. They might be getting hot at the right time. They had a little hiccup here, and then August is coming around. And if the bats are popping like that, even if it's just one guy to spark the rest of the team,
And they're
I
getting
mean,
healthy.
those are big wins down in LA. Those are big wins.
They're getting healthy. The Phillies are a very, very good baseball team.
Absolutely. Dude, in our contest over in Smoke the Spread, did you see it's like deflating because Super James is so far ahead off of one pick because this dude decided to come out and picked an exacta score. He picked exactly, I can't remember what was the Padres or something like it. It was like a 6-2
I remember
finish.
exactly what it was. He picked the Twins to beat the White Sox 6-2
at 42-1. And I was like, I saw that and I go, that can't be right. What the heck did you do? And I went back and looked at his picks and I go, this crazy son of a gun. And he bet it.
Yeah, he did. That's crazy, man. He put like $2 on to win like 86 or something like that.
Proud of him. All right, here's what we got going today. We get early games. I like when we have early games. We got the Giants and the Nationals starting things off.
Kyle Harrison on the bump for San Francisco, and DJ Hertz will be going for Washington.
Giants minus 110 road favorites. Nationals plus 105 home dog. Sharp money and big money on the Giants. Action Network expert on the Nationals here, but 81% of the money back in the Giants today. Loki says Super James is man amongst boys with that pick. I know.
6-2. Like, what makes you like? I like to go the little 3-2, 4-3. Maybe even a 2-1 here and there. 6-2. I like
the 5-3. I feel like I see a lot of 5-3s.
I want to be just like him when I grow up, dude.
I know. I'm like, I'm going to try to catch up, but I can't do one of those exactas because I know I'm not going to get it right. But I
tried the very next day. I missed.
Yeah, I've been trying to do like I had the Rangers yesterday winning by exactly 3 runs at 12-1. I'm like, that would get me like at least.
I think we have no choice, bro. We're not going to catch him otherwise.
I know. It's crazy. Should have Schwarber 3 home runs.
Oh yeah, that would be gold. That should be an automatic winner.
Yeah, 100-1. Brewers taking on Brewers Braves going at it today again.
Frankie Montas on the bump for Milwaukee, and Charlie Morton will be going for the Bravos.
Braves minus 138 home favorites. Brewers plus 126 road dog. Sharp money on the Brewers again to get back-to-back wins against the Braves here. 65% of the bets, or 65% of the money is on the Braves. Padres Pirates.
Randy Vasquez on the hill for San Diego, and Luis Ortiz will be going for Pittsburgh.
Is Skeens done? Have they sat him yet?
Nah, he pitched a few days ago.
Oh, he did? Okay. I just feel like I haven't heard about him last couple weeks. Sharp money on the Padres. Action Network expert taking the Pirates here. It's minus 102, minus 108. And big money just came in. Look at that. Live on here. Big money just came in on the Padres. Okay. But we got 72% of the money overall is on the Pirates. Then we got the Mets and the Rockies.
David Peterson on the bump for New York, and Austin Gomber will be going for Colorado.
Mets minus 150 road favorites. Rockies plus 137 home dogs. 94% of the money is on the Mets. Reds and the Marlins.
Hunter Green on the hill for Cincinnati, and Kyle Tyler is on the bump for the Fish.
This is so tough. Our system play. Fade the Reds when Green is on the bump.
No. That's not a system play. This guy's pretty good. I've announced this on Smoke the Spread a couple different times now. I had to immediately take an about face on this. That's not a system play because this guy's actually pretty good. I think I'm going to ladder the Reds today.
I'm about to say, this is what I was going to say was, it's cash for me the last couple of times I bet against him. I'm not saying I do it every time, but the last couple of times I bet against him is cash for me. But the Marlins were plus 160 dogs yesterday and got a win. I don't see back-to-back wins from the Fish. I could only look to the Reds, but I can't bet the Reds when Green's on the bump, so I'm just going to stay away. But you got sharp action on the Reds, big money on the Marlins, but all the money so far coming in on the Reds. Angels, Yankees.
Tyler Anderson on the hill for L.A., and Marcus Stroman will be going for New York.
Yankees minus 265 home favorite. Sharp money on the Yankees. Big money back in the Angels today, but 67% of the bets is on 67% of the money is on the Yankees. I always mix those up. Yeah, Angels, can they get back-to-back wins? It's going to be tough in New York. Orioles, Blue Jays.
Dean Krimmer on the hill for Baltimore, and Kevin Gausman is on the bump for Toronto.
Orioles minus 110, road favorites, even money for the Blue Jays. Sharp money on the Blue Jays. Big money back in the Orioles at 78% of the money is on the Orioles. Rays, Cardinals.
Shane Baz is on the bump for Tampa Bay, and Kyle Gibson will be going for St. Louis.
Cardinals minus 120 home favorite. Sharp money coming in on the Rays here, though. 86% of the money on St. Louis. Phillies, Diamondbacks. Ooh, that should be a good series.
Kobe Allard on the hill for the Phillies and Jordan Montgomery going for the D-backs.
Oh, might look at the D-backs here in this one. After a big game in LA, beating the Dodgers, Phillies
I like
having
Jordan Montgomery too.
Yeah. Phillies minus 103. Slight dogs, Diamondbacks minus 107. See, the bet, these guys are too sharp. They know. Action Network expert taking the Phillies. 99% of the money is on the Phillies. And then the final game tonight is the Tigers and the Mariners.
And we do not have pitchers listed for this one just yet.
It's going to be someone good for the Mariners because they've got a pretty good rotation, and they're minus 210 home favorites. Tigers plus 175 road dogs here. Sharp money in on the Mariners, big money back in the Tigers, though. Look at that. Only 10% of the bets, but 81% of the overall money is on the Tigers. People are just piling in on that plus money. I don't blame
That's
them.
what I'm saying, man. They're about to talk me into it.
That might be Super James might be on this one. You know what I mean?
Probably 9-4 exact score or something.
I wonder what we can get. I'm going to look this up real quick. DraftKings. I want to see what the Tigers minus 2.5 is. I mean, it's not a hitter's park, so you're look, you're already getting just plus 175 on them there. Let me see. Tigers, Mariners. I'm just curious because this might be a play today. Just for gigs, you know what I mean?
You find it?
Yeah, I got it right here. It's Tigers minus 2.5 is plus 440.
Bro, get you a little bit on that. Get you a little half unit on that
What
thing.
yesterday?
Get you a little half unit on that thing, man.
If you go up to minus 3.5, like yesterday's win, you would have got plus 660 on that one. Interesting.
Nice.
Well, there you have it. That's we set the plate for today. That's what's going on in the world of baseball. Let us know in the comments who you like today. Who are you betting on? What game are you most excited for? Like this video, subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you guys on the next video.